Here it is, another beautiful day to be out detecting. Jim is going to actually be meeting me down here, and we're going to hit the field behind me where I have permission, and I do know that this field holds relics. I've been here before. I pulled out some very interesting items, including a couple silver coins, and hopefully when Jim gets here, we will get out there and be able to show you whatever is left in that field. Stay tuned. And my first target is actually a good target. It's an old suspender clasp. If I get that to focus. So I will, I'll clean this up a little bit and I'll get right back to you. So there it is, Jim.
Wow.
I think you're right. I think it's one of those Boy Scout.
That's nice. Love finding those.
Oh yeah, it is. Well, yeah, that is right. Or is that?
Yeah, that's the kind that I
here,
wore.
huh?
Yeah, they must have done some camping or activities out here at one point.
So I'm not too familiar with these. I have found one of these before, but it was all really bent up and just completely destroyed. But
that's cool. A neckerchief slider.
A neckerchief slider.
So it would go right here.
Hold your tie in place to your shirt.
Yeah.
Your uniform shirt.
Yeah, you'd have like a blue tie.
And there you have it. A neckerchief slide from the Cub Scouts. Very neat relic to find. The only other one that I've ever found was broken, bent, and beyond repair. And this one, as you can tell, is in very good shape, very good condition. What do you have here, Jim?
Baton. It's got 4 holes and some writing around it. Different than what I'm used to finding.
Clean her on up and see what we got. Well, there's the button Jim found, and there is some writing around that. So we'll get back at it and see what else we can find. Well, I just called you over because I got a nice button.
You're kidding me.
Want to check it out?
Yeah.
Boom!
Awesome.
Look at that 2-hole button.
That's a 2-hole.
Yeah.
Wow.
You want to know something better?
Yeah.
I actually did find a button in the hole that came out of.
Really?
Look right here. There's a little button that was underneath that. Right there.
You're kidding me.
No. I pulled that piece of plastic out and I thought, sure as crap, that was going to be a junk tone under there, but that's a button.
You're
so
kidding me.
That piece of plastic was sticking just like that. I pulled it out. I said, hey, Jim, I found a big button. And in that plug, as you saw, was this. There really was a button in there. It's not a very old button, at least as far as I'm concerned, but it is a button indeed. Very cool little moment there. Well, we're not finding a whole lot. We've been out here for a couple hours and the relics and the coins and everything are just being very elusive. We have decided to meet back at the vehicles and we're going to drive down the road. I know a couple houses along the way. We're going to do some knocking, try mixing it up a little bit. Next stop, hopefully we land a good permission. Stay tuned and let's see what the day brings. Well, I told you, we would find a new permission. And we found a new permission. We are actually on the land of an original 1768 tavern. I walked up to the landowners and they were as nice as could be. And as soon as I asked, they said, you guys have until dark to dig your hearts out. So that's what we're going to do, Jim.
Let's get it dug.
And hopefully we can find some decent relics. So stay tuned and let's see what this property has to offer us. So the first target at this new permission that Jim and I just scored, I don't know if you can see down there in the hole, but there is something round. And it doesn't appear to be a button. It's light. Maybe it's a, perhaps it's a token. Well, let me clean this up and I'll get right back to you. Well, I'm not sure. It looks like a token, but none that I've ever seen before. And I mean, maybe it's a seal tag of some sort, but who knows? I'm not really sure what this is or what it was for, so I will try to do some research, and if I can figure it out, I will definitely let you guys know. But for now, it's a good start for this new permission. You're on a relic, huh, Jim?
Yeah, I just dug this spoon up. It's pretty old.
Yeah.
And I wish I could have showed you, but the funny thing about it was sticking. See how the spoon's bent? So it was sticking straight up like that. So when I dug it, all I saw was that. I thought maybe it was just a piece of spoon, and I pulled it out as a surprise.
Well, that is an oldie for sure.
Definitely 1800s.
Absolutely. Well, that shows that there's still many things buried beneath our feet. So hopefully we can do what we can before dark and get all this stuff out of here, huh?
That's right. That's
there.
Right. Good targets out here still.
Well, let me know if you find anything else.
I will.
So I just dug a whatchamacallit. I honestly have never seen anything like this before, and maybe I should know what this is. You can leave a comment below. If you know what this is, I would greatly appreciate it, because I am completely clueless. It is all metal. There's no leather, and it's very brittle, as you can tell where that's hanging on right there. Yeah, if you could let me know what that is, I would appreciate it. So it wouldn't be a dig without one of these for me. It's an oxen shoe, and it's a somewhat small oxen shoe, but that's indeed what it is. I don't know, Jim. I think it's a, I don't know if it's a decorative piece or if that's actually a piece of jewelry, but you see this right here? I scooped it out of that hole. And you see that in there, that blue? I think it's blue.
It doesn't look blue to me, it looks silver.
Is it a hair brooch?
Oh, no, it's a piece of jewelry. It's like a costume jewelry.
Jewelry, right? Like, yeah, it's not, that's definitely not real, but see that blue stone in there? Look at that.
That's beautiful.
Wow.
That is very cool.
Look at that.
What's that ring up on the fish?
It was ringing up like, I don't know, it was like a dime, like high 60, low 70 something. But I mean, like, it looks like,
oh my gosh.
On that side, it looks like there was some silver plating on there, but I'm going to clean that up and, yeah.
Beautiful.
Let's see if we can maybe get some, I don't know if I want to put any water on that, but.
See if there's a necklace in there.
Yeah, I got to rescan the hole, but isn't that cool?
That was very cool.
All right, guys, I'll clean that up and I'll be right back. And there it is, all cleaned up. That's just a piece of glass that's cut into a stone, and it is costume jewelry. Too bad that wasn't silver or gold, but it does look like it has some silver wash on it, or it did at one point. There's still some remnants of that. I believe it to be a brooch of some sort. You can see where the pin would have been. It would have cut across here. Long gone, probably rusted out, and that's all we're left with. But it's still very cool to find this stuff, especially when you have stones or glass or anything attached. That was probably important to someone at one point and lost many, many years ago. We'll keep going and see if we can bring anything else to you before nightfall. Got myself an iron buckle. And that's a heavy duty one there. That's been in the ground a while too. Nothing spectacular, but another relic for the day. Well, the day's just about over, and the rain has now started. So Jim and I are going to be taking off here. But before we get to the wrap-up, I'm going to pop this one last plug that I have dug. It's just a mid-tone, it's nothing special. But I figured I'd give it one last shot to see if there's anything we can find.
I'm not anticipating that it's going to be anything great, but, and actually I think I do. I see it right there. That's going to be a rifle casing, and I think that's going to end my day today as the rain is getting more steady now. We're going to get back to the truck before I get completely soaked, and yeah, we'll get to the wrap up, show you what we got for the day, and head on out of here.
Well, unfortunately, there's not going to be a wrap up today. As you can tell, it is completely downpouring right now, and we're soaked. So thank you so much for watching. Please stay tuned to future episodes. I do have more coming out and a lot of planned hunts. We have been invited to come back to this property too, so maybe next time we'll get into a lot more relics and perhaps some coins. Thank you for your support, and until next time, happy hunting.